Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. Today I'm coming to you from Kelowna, British Columbia. My family's on vacation. We're enjoying a wedding retreat for friends of ours from college, so this is a special weekend away. It's been well earned because last week was 78 kilometers or 48 miles of running in order to try and raise $10,000 for charity. So it's been a wild summer already. We've got crazy, amazing plans ahead, so it's going to be a busy one. But for this weekend, this is some of the content I'll be sharing with you, a bit of remote access to show you some of where we're enjoying now. And later on, I'll show you the beaches and some of the food and stuff that we've been enjoying. So stay tuned for that. But if you're new to my channel, my name is Dwayne Cunningham and I go by Infidel1258. And we usually cover Splinterlands all day, every day, because it's changed my life and I think it can change yours. Today I want to talk about some comments around my recent content. There's some people who are particularly salty about some of my vision, and there's some, as always, that are so aware of the future and the vision for what this game is offering that they're eager and excited even in the middle of a bear market. And I think the distinction, the line between success and failure for something like this is going to be your vision for it. So we'll talk more about that, but today it's about comments, it's about responding to those comments, it's about Splinterlands related focus, but it's about how you're going to survive or not survive a bear market. Let's get into it. Before we do, I got to say shout out to splintercoach.com. If you don't know, they're a website that will track your personalized battle history for $5 a month. You can see how often you're winning, when you're losing, which rule sets, which mana caps, which monsters you're using, and when it's working and not working. All that information is fun to look at, so it's entertaining, but it's also going to help you win more often, and that's going to be an opportunity to get more reward for your time and attention. Splintercoach.com. Check them out. So, yeah, as I go through my comment section today, and I can't share it with you on my screen because I don't have my full at-home system, but I have my laptop in front of me here and I'm checking out some of the comments. And I started reading, I've done 3 or 4 recent videos. One was talking about set yourself apart today in Splinterlands. Like, how can you set yourself apart in this game? And just 10-second overview, it's about investing your time and attention. Because there's SPS that they're giving away for free, there's soulbound cards they're giving away for free, there's merits that are giving away for free through participation in brawls. All of that's going to give you assets that help you win more often and help you extract more reward for your time and attention in the future when you've accumulated a bigger and bigger bag through today's investment of time. And so I did a video called Set Yourself Apart today, and I saw 3 comments from a guy named Jonathan Montagno, and he goes, "You don't even upload online battles anymore like you did before," which is not true. Like, I literally did a video this week showing my rank battles. I think was it that video? No, it was the video before that. So to be fair, it was literally the day before he comments. He goes, the implication being that, like, no one's really playing this, not even myself. He goes, they just want people to come in so they can spend their money and thus have someone to fight with. If it wasn't for bots, this game would have died 2 years ago. So many things. I don't want to give this comment more than another 2 minutes, but just quickly, lots of people have come to the game and stayed. We're at least 5,000 to 10,000 human players playing. Now, that's a really small number, I admit. But it used to be literally hundreds when I started playing this game. Like, I'm talking 300, 400, 500 a day. And now we're in the neighborhood of 5,000 to 10,000, maybe more human players playing this game. So you're wrong about, like, there's no one playing it. It would have died. It was sustaining itself when there was hundreds or dozens of players. Now that we have thousands, it's absolutely just going to keep going. And the team, when you talk about would have died, how? The team has made the profit. The team has built a nest egg. The team is sufficient and has runway for, until the next bull market. We've looked at that in depth. So just that sentiment is just unfortunately wrong and mistaken. There's not really any sort of silver lining I can give to your comment about that part. But he goes on and says 2 other things. All your feedback and experience is directed at veterans of this game and not to new investors. If I want to vote my money, I would play an entertaining and fun game. This game stopped being fun. Okay, this is so important. And he has one more point on this. He goes, I'm gonna string it together. He goes, this game is is not good for your pocket. With this monetary system, the game has and the rewards that cannot be exchanged for DEC, you will never recover the investment you make. I do not recommend this game. So he's making several assertions as to why you shouldn't play it. And frankly, I make the same assertions. I say to you all the time, if you don't think this game is fun, he doesn't. If you don't think this game has a future, he doesn't, then you shouldn't play this game. In my opinion, after thorough and in-depth analysis of what Splinterlands is and the revolutionary element of blockchain-based sort of technology and how that wraps into gaming, the NFTs being yours, you can trade them, sell them, rent them, they can't be worn out or they can't be burnt out by use like real Magic the Gathering cards or physical assets could. This is a revenue generating resource. It's a portfolio of assets that you're going to accumulate over a long time. I believe that matters. I believe that's a revolutionary element of video games. I think that's new. I think it's meaningful. I think as more and more people recognize the power of that, I think we will see continued growth. So I think there's future in this. And then the part about fun, he says it's not fun. It stopped being fun. There's no humans playing it. I think I disagree. But then the question isn't just, hey, Dwayne, like, prove to me it's fun. That's a subjective conversation. I happen to think it's fun. And this week, despite his earlier comment, I did post rank battle footage. And if you watch that video, here, what's it called? It's called Glads Make a Huge Difference in Ranked Battle. Check that one out, guys. I can't link it above because, again, I don't have my full studio system, but it's called, it was issued on July 6th. So it's literally my second or third oldest video, brand new almost. And in that, it's like a 26-minute video about me enjoying the rank battle experience. And you see in the very first battle, I'm like kind of losing it because it's actually really exciting. It's actually a very fun match. I tried something a little cheeky with gladiators in the rank experience using the soulbound summoners, and there was a lot of fun that ensued. So again, that's my subjective report to you. That's an anecdotal example of how this game might be fun to me. And you can say, I don't care, that looks stupid, I hated it, I don't agree with you, it's not fun. And I would respect that. Like, that's your opinion. Just like Buddy saying he thinks it's not fun. Okay, fine, you don't think it's fun. Then why are you watching? Why are you, attending to this space? It seems strange. It's just like, make a decision if you think it's fun, make a decision if you think it has a future, and then act on that accordingly. That's my opinion, that's my approach, and that's why I've been here for several years, because I have like a foundation of understanding that has grown a degree of confidence that changed and is changing and sustaining how I'm here and why I'm here. Do you see? It's like, I haven't just made this decision once. I've asked myself continually, is this game fun and does it have a future? And I'm here still. So that's my vision, and that's how I've gotten to a place where I've had accumulated a ton of these resources and where I've seen a significant amount of appreciation. If you don't think it's fun, don't play it. If you don't think it has a future, don't invest in it. I do. Then I saw some, let's see. GoPaul goes, how much approximately did you spend now on Splinterlands and what was your approach? I've answered this question in a lot of ways over the years. I want to give you just 30 seconds. Originally, there was about $5,000 that went into this game. And that was cryptocurrency investments that I put in from others into this. And it's now $40,000 worth of cards and, I don't know, 200,000 SPS, whatever that's worth, and some other things, call it maybe 50 grand if I had to guess. So significant appreciation. My approach, you'd have to watch, how did I get there? You'd have to watch like a series of videos, really. That's hours and hours of a conversation. Thanks for the comment, Gopal. Okay, let's read one or two positives and then we'll finish here. I saw Gathering the Magic had a comment. If you guys don't know Gathering the Magic, he covers Splinterlands content as well as other blockchain-based video games like Splinter Forge. Check him out. Great content creator. Guys like him deserve more subscriptions. Gathering says, totally agree. This is again from the Set Apart video where I talked about the ways you can right now in a bear market grow what you've accumulated by earning more of these assets that will set you apart to win more often, to get more rewards down the line. That's the amazing thing about a game like this. If you play now, you'll accumulate assets and resources, SPS, soulbounds, gladiator cards that someone coming later can't have. And so that to tie this together with one of those earlier critiques, when that person said I speak to the sort of the whale or the person who's been here for a while, not the new person, I totally disagree, because in this video, which is my most recent video, I'm actually saying that if you're starting today, you're going to set yourself apart. You're going to accumulate soulbounds that no one else can have. Like, I mean, in 1 or 2 years, we're not going to have access to these soulbounds anymore. So then you're getting them for free, but they can't. SPS at some point will no longer be issued for your rank battles. Right now it will. So you can actually accumulate these resources for free by just investing that time and attention. Same with merits and through the gladiator battles. That takes forever. I showed in that video, I'm only, after a year and a half or whatever, I'm only at 20% complete of my gladiators. So there's a huge time sink required to build these bags with your time. But you can build the bag with your time. You just have to start now. And so when we talk about, is that a message to whales, or is that a message to new people? In my opinion, it's a message to a brand new person who's like, what is this? And then it's like, hey, if you take this seriously, my point is, if you take this seriously, there's actually an opportunity through which you can accumulate meaningful amounts of these tokens, these NFTs, these blockchain-based rewards that, again, if you think the game is fun and has a future, that you should expect an appreciation on. And that's really different than anything else. So I don't think I'm speaking to just old people or just new people. I think it's a message that applies to everyone. But Gathering says he totally agrees with that. And he goes, he plays every day. He says, be an active member of your guild and the guild brawls. Stay the course. Keep on forging, meaning playing Splinter Forge, because it will earn you Forgium. And this is me talking. It'll earn you Forgium. And if you want, you trade that into DC, and then you can buy more cards. And, you can do this in ways that cost you almost nothing. They cost you your time, but hopefully, again, you start from a place of this is fun, so I don't mind spending my time. And he said, don't worry about what the prices are now. Just be ready to be surprised in 1 to 2 years from now. Play the game and have fun. Absolutely. And then, there was one more. This is a bit of a salty on the other side. Jeremiah Curtis says, people are dumb, and I'm tired of screaming into the wind for no one to listen about this wonderful game. But thankfully, there's you. You know what, Jeremiah? I appreciate you. I understand the sentiment here, guys, because it's like, I truthfully, I hope that if you are feeling that frustration of that first commenter, and you think Splinterlands is not for a new person, you think Splinterlands or Dwayne Cunningham's content is not for a new person, or the game is not entertaining. I mean, if you've truly tested it and that's your analysis, that's your final decision, then I wish you well. Right? Like, no one wants you to step into this. And even this channel, it's not intended to get people to join Splinterlands. This channel is intended to speak about why I like it. And then you need to then, I guess, hear that. If you're interested, you hear that and you decide whether you agree with my suggestions or not, right? It's as if some people feel that they're, that there's only one right answer to the question of whether Splinterlands is worth it, if it's fun. And but you have to remember, we are different people with different opinions and different journeys and different starting points. And it's like, maybe 10 cents a day means nothing to you, and maybe it means a lot. Maybe collectible card games are not fun to you, and maybe they are. Maybe understanding economy, because this actually game, there's a game within the game in Splinterlands. There's the card collectible game, and then there's an auto brawler game, and then there's this economy that you need to understand. SPS, DC, total supply, how many are being issued daily, weekly, monthly. There's an economy to this that is actually really difficult to understand and complex. And there's ever-changing elements within that. Like, land is going to affect that. How many DC are on the marketplace? What's that going to do with the flywheel? It's DC staking into land. It's going to affect that. So that's a nuanced and complicated conversation that many people probably won't enjoy. If so, that's not for you. But I'm telling you guys, this is different than other games, and it rewards you for your time and attention. So the question isn't just, can you see some sort of rapid response, rapid turnaround? I mean, set that all aside. Just ask the question that I've told you a million times. Is it fun? Does it have a future? And if you're like that first commenter, your answer is probably you don't think so. Then, wish you well. Maybe you'll find something else in the blockchain base that you have more confidence in or more joy out of. There are other games out there. Splinter Forge is one of them. I'm playing that. Golem Overlord, I'm playing that. I've seen other people cover other things that I can't remember yet and haven't tried. But they may be good and they may be bad. I don't know. You need to check them out. But I'm saying that NFT blockchain-based technology being integrated into video games is going to change video games forever, because it's a new way of rewarding the player for their time and attention. And that's why our guild is TNA, time and attention. That's why I say that on the channel, because I really think this game rewards you. It's fun and rewarding. I have fun with it and I receive rewards from it. Now, they initially are so inexpensive. Maybe they're even, without a price, such as soulbound cards. They don't have a price today. But again, if you can wrestle with the complexity of the economy, you almost necessarily conclude that they will have a price later. And that's too complicated a conversation to unpack here. But soulbound cards will have a price. So am I willing to commit my time today to receive rewards today that are trivial in value or price today, understanding that they might one day be a massive portfolio of resources that are under my ownership that carry a significant price? That's the vision, and it's undergirded by my joy of the process today. So thank you guys for the comments. Thank you very much for subscriptions and everything. You guys are awesome. Even when you guys are critical, like Jonathan was. I mean, I think, Jonathan, you just maybe missed some of the content. Like if you went back and saw, like I literally this week did rank battle video. And then also, if you think about what I said around, this is not just for, older players. This is this commentary is definitely for brand new players. And I think, just like Gathering says, man, we just stick to it. If you think this is going to be here, just put in the time and have the fun, and you're going to be rewarded in one day down the line. And that might mean a financial increase, but what if it doesn't? What if you just have some value? How many games have you ever played for years and years and years and got nothing out of it? If you're a gamer like me, you've got dozens of games that you've played for hundreds or thousands of hours and you got nothing. But what if this game at one point in the future allows you to have some value? That's what I'm saying. And that some value could be huge, or it might just be nominal, but other games don't give you anything. That's why this is different. That's why this is revolutionary. Thanks, guys. Have an awesome day. Check out splintercoach.com. Bye for now.